Did you know 6 interesting facts about pets? 1. Birds. Parrots are birds that awful bird. Parrot pet bird is one of the popular as pet birds. Unlike most other similar birds, parrots are extremely friendly. Interacting with humans is very good and very easy to be fed. Indeed, if based on this, the parrot pet bird is the best, but it was all not without losses. Know that they can produce a fine dust or dirt that can cause lung disease, known as bird fancier's lung. The other thing, which is why bird parrot called here, is because this bird is often associated with risk will also give another disease called parrot fever, psittacosis. Furthermore, if the birds not treated and placed in the right cages, parrot can be tearing themselves, self-mutilation, and plucking the feathers of their own, feather plucking. Point 2. The hummingbird can be used as a pet. We often see birds as the bird parrot, canary, kutilang, maid starlings, or pet birds. But it is not confined to these birds. Hummingbird, or known as flower nectar-eating birds, also can be used as pets. They are put in a special enclosure that comes with the nectar of the flower as their food and few natural flowers to make them comfortable in the wild. The reason why there are pet owners who make this pet bird is because of their uniqueness that can move their wings up to 50 times every second. To keep the bird in advance to make sure the laws that apply in your country related to this animal. Point 3. Dogs sweat and heat. If you maintain or see the dog, do you realize that they never sweating and why they are always out of breath? Likening humans, dogs also have the ability to remove sweat, but in a different way, namely through the legs and the soles of their feet. While the reason why they always breathless, it is their way to eliminate their body heat. If you see this on your dog, especially the bulldog and pug, then be care due to their very high risk has to feel the heat. Point 4. Bite of the frog is a serious thing. We often think that the frog is an animal that generally would not be harmful to humans, apart from a few toads that have lethal toxins. Some pet owners choosing a frog as a pet one alternative. However, did you know that bites the frogs should not be underrated? Especially from a frog named frog or Pac-Man ceratophrys. Formerly known as Argentina horned frog, can grow up to 16 centimeters in length and will eat up to anything that can cannibalize until the other frog. Even with Minyakat Kana, there is a myth that this frog can kill horses are pastured with bite and rely the horse's lips. This type of frog can also sound like the cries of small mammals. Point 5. Dogs and cats can be blinding. It's been common knowledge that all the dirt and interaction with pets can be a source of the parasite. But the interaction with the dog or cat may end up with a parasitic worm which causes toxocariasis. Toxocariasis alone can lead to blindness if not treated properly. It can also cause a sense of fever, breathing difficulties, as well as the advanced retinal infections that lead to permanent blindness. Every year there are thousands of related cases of this happening in the U.S. Therefore it is highly recommended to wash hands after interacting with your pets. Point 6. The rat will pretend to die as they fear. Sometimes when a mouse is in the very situation they to fear, then they will suddenly stop or pretended to die. This is probably not intentional but are the result of an excess of fear in them and make them unable to move. It also depends on the environment they are in. If they think they can run from the situation because of the many hiding places, so they will try to escape. If not, then they would be like pretending to die.